Good evening and welcome to Roll Initiative.
And
What's your initiative at? Brother's Judgment. I know what yours is. Brother's Judgment. 11. Okay. This is the order. Okay. Dorian, you see this mangled, pale, withered-looking creature roll. Well, no, actually you don't, because you're in pitch blackness thanks to Havika. You just hear Havika going, "What is that?" and a thump on the ground and complete blackness around you.
yeah, Dorian just goes, "Turn the fucking black off!"
Havika, you see the creature get to its feet and start shambling around blindly in the darkness. It doesn't look like it has any idea where you are currently.
And I will make my distant family proud and kill this thing while it can't see me. And basically, if I can, while I'm in Galabra, I'm just going to try to snap its neck.
Snap its neck. You mean attack it?
Yeah.
Roll your attack roll. This thing don't look like it wants its neck snapped.
Well, as far as I can tell, it's a worm, so too bad. That's 2 successes.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? What's your attack?
I'm just doing a standard punch.
Okay.
I'm not going to call shot it right now, so. Two bludgeoning damage.
Soaked.
Alrighty.
You throw a punch at it, and it connects with the flesh, and it just... Something about it just seems completely unnerved by your hit.
What'd you do? What's happening? I can't see shit!
Dorian spends his turn yelling at you in darkness. Is that right? Or are you trying to move out of the darkness, Dorian?
How big is the darkness? Isn't like the size of the room?
It's 10 by 10 by 10 radius.
Yeah, so it's not even most of the room. It's a part of the room. Like,
Okay.
move out of it in a turn.
Yeah, he'll move out of it then.
Okay. As such, so does the creature. It emerges from the blackness and slowly turns its head and looks at you, Dorian. The tendrils coming off.
Shit!
The tendrils coming off of its back seem to be merging into the ether, as though it's not like, as though like an unseen puppet master is somewhere. And it just sort of turns and lumbers towards you, and it's going to throw a meaty little punch at you. What form are you in, by the way?
Glabro right now.
Successes. One, two, three, 4 bashing damage.
Soaks one.
So this thing just comes and clocks you straight across the face with like its whole forearm. It just swings up wildly at you, and it leaves a good hefty mark on your face. Did not feel good. Havika. The
Right,
creature has emerged into the light.
Right, I'm going to spend 2 rage. And the fact that it can't see me, can I get it some type of advantage as I attack it?
Sure, we'll call it a back attack.
Alrighty.
-2 div.
Then I'm going to do a called shot to its leg to try to break it as I hit it. And right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And can it soak 4 bludgeoning as I try to break its knee in?
Soaks 2 of it.
All right.
So you hit it, and it drops to a knee. You hear the bones shudder beneath your mighty hit. Doesn't quite snap it, but it does gimp it.
Yeah. Then
Dorian. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, my first rage action.
Gotcha.
Yeah. As I see it fall to a knee, I continue on to that weakness, and I begin just pummeling it to the ground. Just doing a standard attack. Do I get advantage that it's been gimped, or is it just slower moving?
I mean, it's still back attack. You're not getting anything extra from that.
Alright.
-2 diff.
That's 2 successes. Can I soak 2?
It cannot. Takes an additional 2.
And I can
Easy. All right, second rage action.
Alright, no successes.
What's that?
No successes.
Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Dorian. You see Havika come out of the darkness and drop this thing to its knees with a couple of heavy shots, but it doesn't look like it's particularly perturbed by all of this.
Okay. Is he still in Glabra?
Yeah, I'm still in Glabra.
Okay. And did I see before did we see any cameras around? Kill turn Krynos. Then uses a rage to turn Krynos and attacks.
Okay.
I'll aim for the head. I suspect that precise counts as a specialty.
Precise what specialty?
A dex specialty.
No, not for attack rolls.
Okay, then I'll just go for a normal shot.
Okay.
Ah, damn. Just 2 successes.
Okay. Roll damage.
The claws are plus
It's
2,
2.
right?
Yep. 2 plus 1 for your successes, so 3 plus your strength.
Okay. Five ag.
Yeah, you rake your massive claws right across the torso of this creature, and its body just almost begins to split from the damage that you wreak, and it falls to the ground, starts bleeding out, twitching violently.
Oh, and before it's the I'll say I'll use 2 rage too before it's the end of my turn.
Okay. Havika.
Havika will quickly speak out and saying, check all the bodies, kill all the things that look like that.
All right.
Now I'll be going to see who these other bodies are at.
Okay. Dorian rage action.
He'll go to another low compartment with the curtains on.
Okay.
See if there's another one of them.
There is.
And attacks. We take it 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 successes. Oh wow. 2 successes.
So you go to slash at it, and as you bring your claw up, it just sort of catches on the curtain next to you and blunts your blow as you bring it down into the creature's side. And its form just sort of visibly shudders and then turns its head at you and begins making its way to its feet.
So would that have been my second rage action or still my first?
That's your second. Because
Okay.
your first is to move to the next one.
Yeah, thought so.
So now it's your turn.
Attacks it again.
How much rage do you have left?
I took 1 for starting the combat, so I was at 6. Did I take 1 for taking damage?
Yes.
So that's 7 minus 3, 4.
Okay. Keep track.
Okay. Oh wow! I botched the attack. Wait, do I botch? Yes, I actually botched the attack. There's nothing above 5. Wow, the dust gods against me.
So you go to attack again, and this time, like, your entire arm just becomes entwined in the curtain around you. And
Fuck!
this makes everything so much harder. Just a clumsy cub going at it like you would expect a clumsy cub. And we'll say that old boy gets a -1 diff to attack you for being so exposed and tangled for your botch.
And when we're not in breed form, we heal 1 bashing per turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's at normal now. Thank God.
Okay. Let's see. Sleepwalker is going to attempt to give you a hug. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. One, two, three.
Soak 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I soaked none. The dust gods hate me today.
I thought.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. It's actually more. It's actually 1 more. Here, let's see.
I thought is the ones don't take away from soak rolls, or is that a different venue?
That's a different menu.
Okay.
That's Odessa. Which, by the way, I fought for that addition in Odessa. Like, normal rules.
Yeah.
But So it doesn't do any additional damage for the negative difficulty to attack you. So you only take 3. Is that right? 3.
Yes.
But it gives you just a nice big, like, thump to the gut. And as you're sort of tangled up with this other one, Havika, as you move across the room, the fur on the back of your neck just sort of stands up, and you sense something behind you. And when you sort of like turn your head to get a sidelong glance, you see that the sleepwalker you dealt with, or that Dorian dealt with earlier, rises to its feet.
So it's reconstituted. It reconstituted itself.
It looks like it. You can't really see it because it's got its back to you, but you were pretty sure it was dead a minute ago.
Yes, very much so.
Your turn.
Alrighty. With that and seeing that this creatures are coming back to life, not because I don't want to get flanked, though I'm mostly concerned about the cub. Havika would be more concerned about the cub than dealing with a creature coming back. And do I need to make a primal urge roll to try to shift down into lupus?
Yes, if you're not spending rage to do so.
All right.
And lupus is diff 6, I believe.
I botch. So I also start screaming in pain as my shifting goes awry and I am reduced back into Hamid.
Yep. Panic. You attempt to shift, and as you say, you just don't quite get there and end up reverting back to your breed form. And yeah, that's got to be no bueno.
No. Does the botch allow me to get a rage?
Does the botch allow you what?
Does the botch allow me to get 1 rage?
No.
Alrighty then. And that'd be the end of my turn.
Dorian.
I'm going to try and slash the enemy, slash the creature without getting caught in the curtains this time.
At this point, you've almost ripped them off the rack that they're on, but
well, that's gonna help not getting caught in them. But yeah, slashes at the enemy, and 3 successes. That's better.
that is bearer.
Oh, okay. And 5 ag again.
Yeah, you rake your claws right across the creature's face and split it open. It stops moving.
Are you dead?
Mm-hmm.
He just goes, "Are you dead?"
I mean, I don't know. It's only now that you're able to like look and see that the other one's gotten up.
Wait, what the fuck?
It reaches a hand out towards you. And then we'll go and thump you. You did heal 1, by the way. So you're at 2, I believe?
2. Yes.
One, 2, 3. Oops. One.
And he more than soaks it.
Well, it's about time. Okay, Havika.
Wow, Havika makes a weird noise in Lupus.
Oh, he's not in lupus. He's on the...
Oh no, I was making a joke because of the dog.
I'm going to try to shift into lupus again. Okay, that time I make it. And I quickly go down to a into the brown wolf that I am, and I will begin to move closer to Dorian, mainly to cover his flank.
Okay.
And I believe that'd be the end of my action. I don't think I can shift and attack at the same time.
No. Okay. Dorian. Dorian.
Oops, sorry, forgot I was muted. Is the one that I just slashed at dead, or is it still up?
The one you hit is dead.
Okay, I'm going to try and fight the one that apparently he's going to see what happens if he tries to kill it again.
Okay.
Actually, there's the one that I killed. There's still like things left from it, right?
Yes.
The still body still there. No, what he might try to get like completely rip it apart. Maybe it won't get up if there's nothing to get up.
Okay.
So yeah, he just rips it apart. And I'll use one rage.
Okay. So yeah, you just begin to maul the corpse on the hospital bed and begin tearing it into pieces. And you said you spent rage?
Yes, spend one rage for action.
As you rip it apart and are just sitting there panting with exertion, you see that the creature's limbs begin to sort of stitch back together almost ethereally, as if something that you can't see is connecting all the pieces and pulls itself together, and its eyes sort of flicker back with a semblance of life. It's going to reach out and attack you. One success. Because you are flanked.
Oh, was I not able to cover him?
I mean, you can't stop it from being in flanking position.
Okay.
You can flank with him against the one that is flanking him.
Yeah, okay.
Two. Soak me 2 bashing.
He soaks it.
Okay. The other one's going to do the same. And he misses. Very distracted by the wolf behind him. Havika.
All right. Going to do the next best thing to deal with supernatural creatures. I'm going to try to tear off its head.
Okay.
First, I need to bring it down to the ground, but I'm going to do that with pure violence. I'm not going to call shot his leg to bring it down. So, going for that bite. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
4.
5 minus the 1. It should be 6. Because Great White Mouse, it reduces difficulty by 1, correct?
Yeah, but it's only ever going to be a diff. It's only ever going to be a diff 3. So that's still 4 successes.
Yeah.
You can't lower the diffs below 3.
No, that's probably. I thought it was diff 5. I forgot bites. Only had a diff 4. That's 4. And it soaked me 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 egg.
All right, you chomp into its leg, and it sort of shudders whenever you take a big meaty bite of it. It just tastes foul, like you would expect a worm creature to taste, and you begin to like saw and gnaw at the connective tissue, And it does begin to give, but not quite all the way.
Okay. And that'd be the end of my turn.
Rage actions.
Going to try to kill the one that is reforming in front of that reformed in front of me. A D10. Yes. Three successes. Three ag.
Yeah, you spear into it, and again, the life seems to shudder out of it. Your turn.
This round he just pulls the head off and kind of holds on to the head.
Okay. So as you're holding on to the head, the body seems to pull up into it and then reattach with these tendrils coming off of it. And it's going to attempt to grab you. Grapple, I should say. All right, it initiates a grapple with you.
So, strength brawl, right?
Nope, not yet. That's on your turn.
Okay.
I should explain. Last night, me and Emma are going over it. We already put it up on the staff page. We're using the rules as written in the book, not the combat doc rules. One success on the part of the grappler, diff 6, initiates a grapple. On the grappled person's turn, then it's a contested roll between the two. 2 successes over the contested roll allows you to reverse the grapple. And then, only then, on the next turn, is the grappler allowed to do damage.
Okay.
And it's only strength damage.
Okay.
But while it has you grappled, you are immobilized, so it drops the difficulty to attack you by 2 for any allies. And so, with that being said, the other one's going to thump you. 1, 2. 2 successes. 1 bashing damage.
Soak it.
Okay. Havika. You begin to notice the other 2 curtains in the room are beginning to shudder as if something's trying to get out of them.
Havika, you're muted.
With the spirit lore that I have, would it be safe to assume that I can realize that, okay, there's something happening on the Umbra that's keeping these things alive?
I mean, that's a safe assumption because you're not sure what's causing it.
I would rather not leave the cub by himself dealing with 4 of these things. So, I will shout out to, to Dorian as I begin to try to get this thing off of him, that we need to regroup.
Okay, where the fuck are the others then? Pretty sure they were in the Umbra last time. Not sure the phone works there, so either we go there or what.
Yeah, so something. Yeah, he'll explain that other part to him later. Right now, it's the killing time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 1. So that's 6.
Mm-hmm.
One, 2, 3, 4. Ag. Can this thing soak as I try to free Dorian?
You take a big chunk out of it and bring it to the ground. tear into its neck flesh, and it stops moving. Dorian, you have a critter grappling you.
Oh, it's still grappling me? I thought it died.
No, the one that is standing behind you, the first one that got up, he just took down. The one in the bed is grappling you.
Okay, so he'll try to get out of the grapple then.
Okay.
So strength grapple, right?
Strength brawl.
Strength brawl. I mean, yeah, sorry, strength brawl.
Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I forgot. Oh. 4, he wins.
Yep. He maintains his hold on you. So, Havika, you see Dorian struggling to get this creature wrapped around his neck, pulling him down onto the bed. And I mean, this is a guru. And this creature is managing to out-wrestle him and hold him down. And then it is going to deal its damage. Two bashing.
I so good.
Okay. Havika.
All right. I turn and bite this thing to release Dorian.
Okay. This doesn't have any difficulty negatives on it, so it's just your straight roll.
Oh, okay. Then my strength would be 3.
I mean, just if you're attacking it, it's just a normal attack roll. Like you don't get any flanking bonuses or anything like that. That's underwhelming.
All right. Can it soak me 5 ag?
Wait, you're lupus, right?
Yeah.
You're only dealing lethal.
Oh yeah.
Remember that lupus is lethal.
Yeah, you're right. I am sorry.
All right. Still effective. Still enough to kill it. It releases its grasp on Dorian. Dorian, it's your turn.
It seems that they seem to get up. Dorian is going to try something and takes a curtain, wraps the curtain around it.
You're not going to have that kind of time.
Okay.
You have to you ever tried to wrap somebody up while they're laying in bed? It's really hard.
True.
You have to lift them up. You have to move. Yeah, it takes way too long for the combat turn.
Can he wrap one of the ones that are in the curtains though?
I mean, you have to move to them.
Yeah, he'll do that. Try and move to it to try and wrap it up like a present.
Okay.
And I'll use 1 rage, I'll say.
So you have 2 rage left?
2, wait. Yeah, no, I'd be at 2. No, I'll just move there.
Okay. So, Havika, you see Dorian go herring off to one of the other curtain areas.
If it's allowed, Havika will kind of snarl in rejection as a thing that maybe that's not a good idea right now. Because
So get the fuck out?
yes, we are getting out.
As you guys are doing this, I mean, there is a fire alarm blaring.
Yeah, and I'm assuming
What's that?
at first I thought the sprinklers might be going off. No, fire alarms don't automatically tell the sprinklers to go off.
Right.
All right, let's go. And he starts moving towards the exit. And
So
he'll
have-
take Homid as he goes, because Glabro, because he's got fair Glabro.
So as
Actually,
you guys,
yeah, Homid, because otherwise I have to use Raid. So Homid.
okay. So as you go, the two of you see the sleepwalkers begin to rise again as you guys make your way towards the door. So what's the plan, Havika? What are you doing?
Part of the plan in my mind was maybe we should go into the Umbra and destroy whatever's controlling these things. But he doesn't also want to let these things just be walking around in this hospital. And he's also aware that going through the Umbra through the hospital itself is relatively difficult.
And maybe even more so in this room.
Yeah. So, at this point, there was an elevator that got us here, and I'm assuming the people should have left by now.
That's an assumption.
So, I'm going to relax into Hamid, since nobody can see a brown wolf walking around a hospital. And I'm going to see down the hallway if anybody's at the elevator.
So, okay, hang on a second.
No, it's not a problem.
Okay, so are you going through the door you came through that leads towards the conference room, or are you going through the one that walks by the nurse's station?
I was going to go through the way that we went, so through the conference room area.
Okay, so as you make your way to the end of that hallway and you look down and you see the door, you see a handful of hospital staff coming back up the hallway through that door.
Well, that isn't good. Alrighty. I would inform Dorian that we might have company, referring to the mortals. And at this point, I'm going to shift into Krenos and hope the delirium takes effect. Because we don't need them remembering this, nor do we need them seeing these things in here.
Okay, so are you like standing in the hallway, like facing them?
No, I was hoping not to having direct line of sight on them yet.
Okay. And so they enter into the area and cut a hard right heading towards the nurses' stations. 4 orderlies and a man in a white lab coat, as well as a African American nurse. And they make their way up that hallway towards the nurses' station.
Okay.
They don't seem particularly vexed about the fire alarm.
Crap.
And when the door closes, you see the little green light on the pad turn red.
I look over to Dorian and go, okay, from how they're acting, I think they're aware maybe something's going on. I'm not sure. But the main thing I'd say is we do know one thing for sure. There's something wrong with the hospital. Which was our main objective. So, you ready to either try to kill this thing again, possibly these people, or you want to run? I think at this point it might be best just to run and regroup. And
I mean, we've killed one of them, 3 times? It got up every time. Let's just find the rest.
you know, so yeah, we're gonna head to the elevator and get out of this place.
Okay, so you guys make it to the doorway. Dorian's key card unlocks the door, and you guys exit out into the hallway and do one of those like fast jog walks towards the elevator at the end of the hall, and make your way out. And with that, I think we can end this scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Watchers for watching. Good night.